Greetings everyone, I am your tube citizen J Voodoo Child, and this is Total War Troy. We're playing a mythological campaign with Hippolyta of the Amazons. Alrighty, excuse that interruption. So, we are playing a mythological Hippolyta campaign. I'm going to mispronounce, or not even attempt to pronounce, a lot of these words. But I'm choosing this because I really like Cerberus as the mythological beast. I just think hands down it's the best. Mainly because of free upkeep units that are purchased with a resource. A separate resource. And so I want to kind of make my armies predominantly shades. And the thing about the Amazons is they have the recruitment system. And so I can kind of work with that in the beginning until, you know, the 25th turn, which I can battle the beast. And then just lightly convert everything. And it's just... And then use the Amazon treasures, which is a currency that is obtained by just occupying different territories, to do all the fun things that you can do there. So I think this is just an excellent synergy. And I'm going to play or record my first campaign on the new computer. And so here we shall begin.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
He's taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
The wrath of Achaea will descend upon Troy. Paris acted in love, but he has incited war. Whether the walls of Ilios will endure, only the gods can tell.
Hippolyta, High Queen of the Amazon, beset on all sides by enemies, ponders on how to ensure the survival of her new kingdom.
Oh, sage Hippolyta, your Trojan allies are braced for war.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
Across the sea, the wretched Achaeans muster their armies, ready to invade Troy. After the tragedy of Themyscira, your people set out to find a new home for the Amazons. This search eventually led you to the shores of the Aegean.
While fools scrap and bicker, I will carve out my kingdom.
Your conquest of the goddess-blessed land of Antea has angered the Myonians to the north and east. They are fearful of your might and cunning. Defend your foothold, wise queen. The Amazons will have their kingdom.
Hippolyta's Amazons are slowly coming together as a people behind their ruler's ultimate ambition, the establishment of the first Amazon kingdom. Hippolyta has taken her people to their ancient birthplace. These settlements are considered sacred and will provide Amazon treasures which can be spent performing various feats within the faction, in turn speeding up any undertaking. So we have the ability of initiation rites. Amazons can directly recruit only from the most basic units. Once a unit has proven itself, it can be initiated into the Amazon War mysteries and become more powerful. Objectives: defeat any army belonging to the following faction. The Macedonians of Tmolus have advanced with their forces, now threaten your lands and the livelihood of your people. March out with your army and defeat them in battle. Armies are used to defeat home cities and attack enemy cities and armies. Armies may be selected by left-clicking on blah blah blah. Alright. So I'm just trying to read the flavor text, enhance the campaign a little bit more. So, initiation rites. We can recruit any of these from any settlement. These have interesting debuffs for us. Here and here. These have a charge bonus, which I like, and can get into the free bronze horse women. And here is also a free bronze. So I really like this chain here. These are kind of nice to have as commanders. I generally do not like these units because they're so slow. Also, they have a bronze upkeep. This is typically what I'll go for my frontline defense in a normal campaign, but Shades will be taking the place of this unit. So they have a much better buff instead of when you finally finish off someone that you get weaker. Here's kind of a commander unit. They have Encourage. And here's a unit. Both of these have bronze upkeeps. This is kind of interesting. Shielding units. That's going to play an important part in this campaign. And then we have the slingers, which can go into second tier for slingers or javelins. I've seen people really like the javelin units for this game. She's got a large shield. She does have some melee capability. I mean, decent melee. So let me see here. 2736 and 119. So slightly higher damage, and then 35 melee attack and 27 melee attack, 36 defense, 40 defense. So, you know, comparable, I guess. But also has 13 shots of ammunition standard. And if you stack them, they'll get the extra. Now, I believe in previous campaigns that if you recruit with additional stats that when you promote them with the Amazon system, they will retain those bumps. With like the ammunition or the melee defense for, I guess, Athena temples. You know, charge bonuses for Ares bonuses or Ares temples. So things like that, they are kind of imprinted on the unit and will migrate when you transition into a different style unit. When you have horses, I don't generally go for chariots. And one of the reasons why I really like the Amazons is because they start with horses, and the horses are fairly easy to get when you're playing the normal campaigns. With the historical or the truth behind the myth, which is kind of the hybrid version. So I like having one of the few, if only, factions that have horses and not chariots. The other Amazon horde would be the other option. So, good bow units. Generally, I start really kind of getting the Warriors of Artemis instead of any of these bows. So they may get transitions into horse bows if I decide to go with that. Because I'm going with Cerberus, something we're going to talk about when we get into that fight is you just have to kill Cerberus, and it's best done with range. And once Cerberus goes down, all the shades go away and you win. So just having range, and I'm thinking about getting units because that's generally like what I like to do with the beast, is trying to maximize the new units that I don't have access to normally. So I'll double check on that in a moment. Well, actually, let me just do that right now. But my expedition army may be a whole lot of bows. So we have centaurs here. And so right now we have the means to recruit all 6 of these for our expedition army. So we're going to have plenty of forces. So there's that. Initiation rights. We can spend resources to get these bonuses, trade in the currency to level up a unit, and reaching
Queen Hippolyta.
So gold and or bronze here. Gotta get this unit up to rank 4 before I can promote them into these versions, either or. So, lots of interesting stuff here. Recruitment pool. Another thing I like to do that I'll show off in this campaign is start the game with maxed leveled agents. You can do this through various means with, can't show off that, but with mentors and commanders, I think. It's been a while since I've done this. So we got 2 mentors here. These are going to have +5 to agents. They're also going to have reduced upkeep of all heroes, so that's just going to be basically how I build my shade armies. Because if you get enough mentors and or I think champions, maybe commanders, you get enough of those on the field, you have free upkeep on your heroes. You can fill them with 20 units of free upkeep things. And so, you know, when you're going up in admin levels, you know, recruitment costs for all units, you're trading in souls for this. So all the higher costs doesn't really mean anything. The upkeep doesn't mean anything. And so it's just all kinds of good. But you know, there's a skill in here. It has +5 for agents upon recruitment. So if you get enough of these standing in the region in which you're recruiting from, then you can stack that bonus. And I think the maximum is 27. So with things like I don't think the Amazons have, some of the factions have +2 agents recruited in this province, but the Amazons do not. So I'm gonna have to look through alternative means. But let me just do a quick save. So, +3 recruitment of agents here. Athena. No, that's +4 for heroes. So that's how I can bump that. +3 rank for priestesses on piety. Over here in Artemis is +2 for spies. I don't think that there is one for envoys. But also I like to get Zeus up so I can get the Messenger of Thunder and the Descendant of Zeus for heroes and agents to make them stronger. So, you can only have 3 spies, 3 envoys, and 3 priesti, so I will need 3 cities, each with the 3 building types. So that's here. I like this group here because I got gold, a bronze for the shields, and then the upgrade for, you know, having a 3rd here. Possibly I'll take over this city as well because it's got small amount here, but here's a major amount, small amount, and small amount. And so basically I'm going to stop my expansion there and just build up these regions. Let's see. I'm thinking here. It's hard to build up multiple regions at the same time. $100 gold. That's another thing about high level agents is spies can target garrisons and get gold out of the deal, and priestesses can target armies and get gold out of the deal. With the mythological campaign, you'll have 3 armies that no one else will see, no one will interact with, and will just stand there until you finish them off for a recruitment of a special unit. But if you leave it out in the field, then you can just farm it for gold with priestesses. And then on the 3rd turn, you can go every 3 turns, and you can go run to these cities and keep the favor bonuses going, so you can keep 3 of them maxed out, a 4th with hecatombs. So all kinds of goodness there. So perhaps I'm just gonna leave all of this alone for a while. This is my 2nd turn 16 epic quest, is to take this. Actually, it may be my 8. But I got centaurs, that's all kinds of good. And also, these do not get bonuses for extra ammo or shields for some reason. Alright. So, basically 23 minutes in, and I haven't really done anything other than explain stuff. Alright. Very little influence, so we're not going to get too much benefit out of this quite yet. The options is I'll generally go through with this a lot of times. Huh.
I cannot oblige.
So, I don't have regular horses. I'm a horse archer. So, I can only recruit 5. So that's interesting. So 5 of this and 5 of that.
The Amazons will rise. Amazons forever!
Oh, they got harpies. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is a different map than, or is it? Is this a different map? No, it's the same map. Okay. Huh.
I understand!
Alright, we have you coming out of the woods. We're just gonna take a beating on this.
Hippolyta!
Alright, your range is 180. Your range is 170, so that works.
To victory!
We've turned off skirmishing on this.
Noble centaurs! As you demand!
Alright, so we got those hidden. So imagine the heartbeats are just going to jump on my archers.
Indeed, I will!
So, okay, yeah, you got the. What's your range? 180.
To battle! Cut them down!
Your hero is under attack.
Meet your doom!
Also, I play normal. Didn't mention that before.
You are a fool who will soon die!
Horseful!
Alright, so they discovered that.
It's me nothing!
Huh, do I want to go toe to toe here? I do not. Maybe I do. Side shots there. You're really having a tough time with
Your warriors are losing heart.
that. Did not go well for me.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Alright, so you're gonna chase those down.
No problem!
And you get back on the harpies.
We will prevail!
Alright, you're done.
Serving my sisters!
Alrighty, let's finish these off. Alright, I believe that's the battle. That's 8. That's all we're gonna get there.
Your fate is sealed! Make them pay! Ruthless aggression! You have made a mistake, and it's your last.
Words count for little. Noble centaurs. Indeed. Immediately.
So yeah, that was all kinds of messy.
What makes you think you can best me?
I thought we were here to fight.
As you command.
Born survivor!
No one will remember you.
My sword will suffer. Hold nothing back!
Your speed 32. Your speed is 32.
Duty and courage! I'll do it! Is that it?
So I'm pretty sure these guys.
Strike them down.
Alright, so you're gonna get away. Damage, which is good actually, because otherwise you'd just be replaced. Run out the clock here. Yeah, you'll be eliminated. You'll be eliminated. Um, oh, okay. Killed one of the harpies. Nice. Alright, so I'm going with morale. Replenish, which is probably what I generally do. This will give me influence because of an item I have.
That
Let me
is
try that for
most
once.
pleasing.
All right. So I've defeated.
Relish
I get
this
food and
triumph.
bronze. Hooray! Mustered the troops. Gotta get 12 units in total. I have 7. And I gained a heavy helmet.
Queen Hippolyta!
Now, did they go away? Alright, so. I gained 40 points of influence. So that
We
means
must
2%.
celebrate! Never bested!
Deadly focus. This I don't like because it's just a single unit. Even though this might be good for the centaurs now. I don't like putting her in a chariot. Which is right here. So cooldown of activated abilities. Or I can put her on a horse. Which may be an option at this point. No. I like her climbing ladders. So generous host, population and happiness, or treasures. Alrighty. So, I'm going to save it. Do I want Hippolyta battling all my battles, or do I want to have her as the recruiter? That's a tough one to decide. She has Veil and Nyx, or extra movement. But extra movement is an offensive ability. This is definitely an offensive ability. So, yeah, I'm going to go with artisanship. Save the
The
points.
Amazons prevail!
Alright, so we're going to save this.
Queen Hippolyta!
Alrighty. Huh.
Wisdom and valor.
Let's press the attack.
The gods granted us victory. Make it count.
Ravager. Open field. Interesting. Alright, start deployment. Alrighty.
Ares, witness us! That's settled!
Boom, right on the line. Leave these over here. Alright, we're back here. So Centaur's off here. I'm gonna turn them off. So we're all hidden. Not sure why they're coming out after me, seeing how I'm attacking. What we're going to do here is we're going to finish the episode here and pick up on the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this so far. If so, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell icon to see when this new one gets posted. And thank you all for watching. Please share your comments. What do you think about this dead game that no one's playing? Do you enjoy this thing? I've kind of fallen out of favor in Total War in general. But while I'm waiting for Star Citizen to get to a place where I can enjoy it day to day, I've gone back to this since this is the game that I enjoy the most and I know the most about. Kind of makes sense, and I get to kind of play out different scenarios. So thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one. Take care.